Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome back for another journal with me. I am getting to my October favorites for 2022, and this will actually wrap up this journal. There's like 2 or 3 pages left. Definitely not enough for me to start an entire new month. So I will be moving into a new journal from November going onwards. And so we'll see how all of that works out since we are in a new year. However, um, I need to get my new journal set up, and I'm not like 100% sure of how I want to do it yet. I mean, it'll probably be like another collage, but I'm not sure what I want to collage. So, yeah, been thinking about that. Hopefully, I will make a decision soon and get that done and filmed and post it up on my channel. So, yeah. Anyway, getting to my October favorite spread, I started out by using again those film strips that I love to use sometimes when I am recording my October favorites. So I pulled out those. Feel like I hadn't used them in a couple months, or I've been using. This is a film strip I actually bought from Silhouette Studio, so I can print it out anytime that I want to use it. It's a like an SVG, so I can make it whatever size I want to make it as well. And I think the ones that a couple of ones I've been using previously, like the colored ones, came from an actual die cut pack from 49 and Market. So I'm just getting back to what I am used to using here. It's like I said, it's been a few spreads since I've used it, and trying to figure out how I want to anchor that favorites. What do you call that, die cut that I made. That's my own little handwriting there. And first I decide on this flower here, and that October, and that flower is from the Good Stuff collection by Simple Stories. I pull out both the stickers and ephemera for this journal spread, and I of course sprinkle in other stuff as well, and I will try to make note of that as the video goes on. Like even here, this little splotch, this watercolor splotch washi, that is from, well, I ordered it. When I ordered it, it was from the company Girl Boss Anna, but she has since rebranded as Natural Hues, so you can find her under that name. And she has all several different colors of like that watercolor ish type washi strips. And so I'm getting my entire watch list down for the month of October, and there were so many things this month that I really enjoyed. As you can see there, my favorites there on the side were Heartbreak High, Dairy Girls, and Half Bad, The Bastard Son, and The Devil Himself. I was so pleasantly surprised by that show because there wasn't, for me, there wasn't and then of course Rhaenyra representing House of the Dragon. For me, there wasn't enough like advertisement about this show. I didn't know what it was about. I just recently found out that it was based on a book. So I knew nothing about this show, but something said watch it, and I did, and I loved it so much. Unfortunately, I've since found out that it's been canceled, but it was such a good show, and I hate that they've canceled it. But like I said, I think there just wasn't enough advertisement for it, and not enough people knew about it and watched it to give it a second season. But it was a really good show, so I enjoyed it. Anyway, moving on to the music for this month. Both of the songs that I had on repeat were either excuse me, an Ed Sheeran song, or it featured Ed Sheeran. So the first one, he released Celestial, and I just love that song. It was so cute. And basically he explained that it was about his love for Pokemon. That it was something that came out, I think maybe when he was on the road or something. They just gave him something to do, and was a pleasant distraction from, I guess, all of the hoopla and stuff that comes along with being an entertainer, especially as one as big as he is, and sought after or whatever. So, yeah, really enjoyed that song. I thought it was really nice. And then there's another song he was featured on, and he does like the chorus vocals for it, and it's called My G, with him and Ike. I think that's how you say the guy's name. It is and he's a rapper. It sounds like because he's rapping in the song, but of course the chorus is Ed Sheeran, and it's singing. Even though Ed Sheeran be rapping, y'all, I don't know if y'all have heard like all of his. The dude be rapping, and he be doing it better than some of these actual so-called rappers out here too. But anyway, moving on. The guy's name is spelled Aitch, so it's like H, or maybe the A is silent and it's itch. I'm not like 100% sure of how to say this guy's name, but I really enjoyed the song. I can't make out from what I can understand of it, and I really just need to like research it. It sounds like he's speaking on a sibling he had that maybe passed away untimely and early, maybe when they were even a baby. And it sounds like it's a girl. However, I'm not like 100% sure from the lyrics, like, because some of it switches up and I can't tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't 100% tell, I should say that. I can only assume. So, I'm getting the lyrics down for that song and that I wanted to highlight. And then I will move on to my books that I read for this month. And I do believe I enjoyed both of those books, yeah. Because the first one, if you remember last when I was doing my what is the month before October, September favorites, I had read like four books, and two of them was a part of this series, and the third one I didn't get to finish until October. And so that was the last one for her benefit. Like I was telling you all that the second book got on my nerves, but it did get better in the third book. So I really enjoyed how she wrapped up the story and ended it. And I'm looking forward to like the Friends series and stories, because of course a lot of these authors will take other characters and then do their stories as well. So I'm looking forward to them, and of course Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. When I tell you I love this woman, I love her writing. Her and Kennedy Ryan are just chef's kiss for me. And so I'm getting my book list down, trying to fit that girl. I don't want her to be over my words, of course. So I move her down and into the corner, and I'll just cut her off. And then what I end up doing is, you guys know I have to fill in those gaps, and so I end up using a printable that I printed out on like clear matte sticker paper from Online Labels. And they are from, it's like a collection from the reset girl. And so yeah, you all know that anything that I can link as far as products that I use to make this spread, if I can find a link for it, it will be in the description box below, so check there. And I think I'm going to wrap this up. There will be a few more decorations going on. Like I said, most of that is from the Reset Girl to fill in those spaces and gaps. And that wraps this up. I hope you all have been safe and well. If you enjoyed this content, I would appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, share, or any of those three, any combination of those three. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.